Few days ago, a follower of mine reached out to me. She said she met a travel agent who said he can process a Schengen visa for her to go to Spain. I said, okay, fine. She said the problem she's having is that the travel agent is charging her 8 million naira for a Schengen visa to Spain. I asked her, I said, which of the Schengen visas is this travel agent telling you he can process for you for 8 million naira? He said, Schengen visitor visa to Spain. I said, for 8 million? She said, yes. I told her, I said, even 4 million is too much. And she said she was already pricing 6 million with the travel agent, but the travel agent said no, if she can pay 8 million. I told her, I said, half of that money is too much, and that 8 million can take 3 people to Spain with flight tickets inclusive. 8 million, yes, can take 3 people to Spain, including flight tickets. I have said this many times to many of you, and many of you think maybe I'm here playing. What you don't know is bigger than you. That is the reason why whenever I come here to drop many of these updates, a lot of these 419 scamming travel agents, Skya and Skelejet travel agents, like I would like to call them, they don't like to see my contents. And when they see my contents, they try to downplay the information I put out here. But they know already that I am not stopping anytime soon. My job here is to make sure that traveling abroad become not too expensive the way it is currently. So our goal here is to drive those bad eggs in the travel sector to their houses or to do other business, so that the genuine ones who can really process these visas for people in an affordable way can take over this travel business. You can't be charging somebody 8 million naira for one person to go to Spain. And this very content today, I want to share with you how much you need to go to Spain, whether from Nigeria, from West Africa, from wherever you are. You can do these calculations or convert this money I will be mentioning in dollars into your local currencies and do the conversions. You understand? Now, let's assume I like to constantly use Nigeria as a case study because I am in Nigeria. So many of you can relate these things I want to say now to where you currently live, because I'm going to be using the dollars. So if you are just coming across me on social media for the first time, my name is Musa Comedy, the man with the remedy. Many of my fans from all over the world call me Nusa with the source from the source. You know why? That is because I bring legit travel updates directly from the source to you, undiluted. And every of my services on social media are absolutely free. Even though it has come to my knowledge that some scammers have created some handles on social media and they are sending messages to people asking them to send them money that they can process visas for them to take them abroad. It is not me. And I have never asked anybody on social media to pay me for consultation. For those people who have been fortunate to reach out to me that I have been able to have a one-on-one conversation with, I have never asked them for anything, even though some have volunteered to give me money, but I have declined. Like I have clearly stated in my previous contents, if you give me money, I will take, because we are here hustling for money. But the money I want from you is the one you will send to me by yourself without me asking you, after everything must have been done and dusted when it comes to your struggles. Imagine if you can live where you currently reside now and move to a better country. Maybe you come here to the US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, other countries in Europe, and you are doing well for yourself. If you say you want to send me money, that is the kind of money I want. If you send it to me, I will gladly eat your money because you are not doing well. So that aside. So please do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet subscribed, because a lot is happening here. Now, what are you paying for? You want to leave Nigeria to Spain. And first of all, you build your proof of funds. Because if you have the necessary documents, traveling abroad is not as expensive as like many of these travel agents are portraying it to you. First of all, if you build your proof of funds, note the money in that proof of funds belongs to you. So we cannot count that as money you need because you are not spending it. So no matter how much you have been able to put into your bank account, whether it's 5 million naira, 10 million naira, 15 million naira, that money belongs to you. And you alone can determine how well you spend that money. So we cannot be including that money into the money you are going to spend to get a Schengen visa to Spain. No. Now, after you building your POF, the next thing you are paying for, you pay for visa fee, you pay for travel medical insurance. Please listen. Oh. Now, the Schengen visa fee, I think is 90 euros. I think so. I think it's 90 euros for adults and 45 euros for children 12 years and above. So if you are an adult, you pay 90 euros for Schengen visa fee. Then I think in dollars it's $94. After doing that, you pay for travel medical insurance. Now, for travel medical insurance, there are different types, and there are many companies that are into this. If let's assume there are travel medical insurance for $5 a day. There are travel medical insurance for $4 a day. So let's say you want to buy the one of, let's assume you want to buy the one of $6, for example. At the end of the day, let's even assume $7, even though it's not up to, we have $3. Let's say $4 a day. At the end of the day, $5 a day times, let's say you want to spend 30 days. 5 times 30, that is $150. Now, if you convert $150, you will have about 200 and it's not even up to. There are medical travel insurance for 2 weeks. If it's $5 a day, 2 weeks, 14 days, depending on the days you have stated in your visa form that you want to spend in Spain. Even though say they go there to go change things. We know say the reason why many people they jackpot now to go use that VVT navigate. Make us use pidgin they talk some things here because not everything we call use English they talk. You understand? So now many of them they plan to go use that VV to navigate. Now, once you don't buy that travel medical insurance, let's say $5 a day for 15 days, that is $75. Maybe so. Convert $75 to Naira. At the end of the day, you are having like less than 120K. At least less than 130K for medical insurance. Now you don't buy, let's assume 130. Once you pay that 130 finish, $75, then visa fee, 90 euros, $94. $94 plus 75, that is 169. You don't pay. Now, you gather your documents to apply for that visa. Once you submit, the other money you will need to spend will be the ones for transportation, to go to the embassy, for submission, maybe make some photocopies, arrange your documents, and what have you. I have done contents on the documents you need to apply for a Schengen visa. So you can scroll down this YouTube channel. You will find those content there. So this content is not for the documents you need. More updates on documents you need will be coming up. But I want to tell you the things you are spending money for. Travel medical insurance, $75. Visa fee, Schengen visa fee, 90 euros, $94. If you calculate everything, it's $169. With others must not change. You are not paying for any other thing. Except you want to pay to get other documents on your own. Now, from Nigeria to Spain, the flight ticket from Nigeria to Spain, you can get a flight ticket from Nigeria to Spain for $900 to and fro. Yes, you can get a flight ticket to Spain for $900, $1,000, $1,100 if you book ahead of time. That is why I have clearly stated it before in my previous contents. It is cheaper to buy flights ahead of time. If somebody who wants to go to Nigeria, who wants to go to Spain from Nigeria, purchase a flight ticket today, and that person intends to go to Spain in 5 months' time, his flight will be cheaper than someone who is going to Spain next week and is paying for the flight ticket today. So now, let's calculate. Let's assume you are spending $1,000 to go to Spain with flight. Travel medical insurance, let's say $75, $80, $1,080. Schengen visa fee, 90 euros, let's say $94. Everything is less than $1,200. Maximum $1,300, $1,400, but less than $1,500 for the things you will be paying for if you have all the documents. So if you want to go to Nigeria, if you want to go to Spain from Nigeria, the money you will spend is not up to 3 million naira to land in Spain. The other things, hotel reservation, you will pay for hotel reservation. If you are going there for visit, maybe somebody invited you, that person is going to host you. So it's others must more change you will spend. Then if you are going there for tourism, you book for hotel. Let's assume you want to stay in an Airbnb. You can get Airbnb in Spain for like 60 euros a night or 70 euros. So if you are adding accommodation to it for that 2 weeks, at the end of the day, 3.5 million naira will take you to Spain and back. But if they go there to go change them, you know how far. So now, if everything you are spending now is less than 3.5 million naira if you do it yourself, why are you paying travel agent 8 million naira? Do the maths. So this is why I said, if you put your best into it, start gathering your documents, you can apply for these visas yourself. The informations are there. People are reaching out to me regularly, telling me how they got visas with my contents. Imagine you want to give a travel agent 8 million. 8 million that can take a husband and wife with one child to Spain if they do the visa by themselves. But you want to give a travel agent, and there is no guarantee that that travel agent will give it to you, because it is not a travel agent that gives visa. There is no guarantee that you're going to get that visa from a travel agent. So please put your mind into this. People are doing visas by themselves every single day, and they are getting it. I am a testimony of that. I did not use travel agent to process my visa like I apply and submit. No. So please put your best into this. Many of these travel agents now will still come under this content to say one or two. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If there is anything I left out, please let me know. All right, guys. See you soon on my next content. Thank you.